proud. It's Tony Stewart.
Tony Stewart
How did that happen?
Tony Stewart is an NHRA national event winner.
On August 27th, the biggest drag race of the year kicks off in Indianapolis. Tony Stewart and Matt Hagan are getting ready, their cars powered up and painted by the fans themselves. But as race week begins, strange things are already happening behind the scenes. Eyes are watching, whispers are building. Something feels different this year, and whatever it is, it's about to shake Indy like never before. The U.S. Nationals, also called the Big Go, are turning into a huge race weekend. Tony Stewart Racing is right in the middle of it all. Tony is trying to win his first Indy race in Top Fuel, and Matt Hagan is working hard to stay on top in Funny Car. But this weekend feels different. There's pressure from the playoffs, excited fans, extra points to earn, and lots of TV coverage. Everything is coming together for a big moment this Labor Day. The countdown to the countdown begins here. The stakes are huge. This weekend is the last race of the NHRA Mission Foods regular season, but it's not just a race. It's the last chance before the big playoff series starts. Tony Stewart is close behind Sean Langdon in Top Fuel, only 45 points back. Matt Hagan is further behind in Funny Car, 269 points from the top. Each round at Indy gives more points than normal, so one good run can change everything. It could mean a playoff spot or missing out. What happens here could change everything. Every second matters. One small mistake at the start, a wrong gear shift, or not reading the track right could mean the difference between winning and losing. Matt Hagan might be far behind in points, but one great weekend could close that gap fast. In the pit areas, teams are serious. They talk quietly, keep their eyes on screens, and know exactly what's at stake. Each driver is showing off a paint job that fans picked. I always think it's cool when we can get the fans involved, especially by helping to pick our paint schemes for the U.S. Nationals. Stewart added, these designs were chosen by votes, and now they're flying down the track for everyone to see. It's not just paint, it's a piece of someone's imagination coming to life at full speed. When the wraps were shown off Friday, cameras flashed, fans cheered, and for a moment, everyone felt like they were part of the action. These wraps aren't just for show, they're a source of pride. For fans, seeing their chosen look burn rubber at 300 miles per hour adds an emotional layer. For the drivers, it's an extra boost of connection. Some say a cool car makes you drive faster. And when fans feel like they had a hand in what rolls out, every run becomes personal. Did that design bring good luck, or did it raise the pressure? As if the playoffs weren't dramatic enough, Sunday brings the Play NHRA All-Star Funny Car call-out an 8-driver bracket where Hagan defends his reputation. It's a broadcast spectacle with raw, live elimination pressure. Success here sparks momentum. Failure could shatter the rhythm heading into eliminations. For Hagan, it's a platform to grab early momentum and inject fear across the Funny Car field before the big guns even fire their first elimination pass. The format itself adds suspense. Drivers call each other out, selecting their first-round opponents. It's tactical and tense. No one wants to be picked, yet no one wants to back down. For Hagan, being a top seed means the spotlight burns brighter. If he falls, it echoes. If he wins, it booms. And all of it happens in real time, with cameras catching every emotion. The U.S. Nationals is drag racing's crown jewel where legends are made. Stewart's chasing his first Indy win. Hagan's been here before, but even champions feel the pressure. Winning at Indy isn't just a trophy, it's a legacy.
For Brown, it's Tony Stewart. Stewart wins in a totally chaotic final, 387 to 317.
To win at Indy means your name echoes in NHRA history. Fans remember who conquers the Big Go. The energy, the noise, the endless pressure, it's unlike any other stop on the calendar. Everyone brings their best, and one misstep can ruin it all. The legacy is so strong, even finishing second can haunt a driver for years. For Stewart, the chase continues. For Hagan, it's about proving the past wasn't a one-time spark. Behind the speed, every point matters. Hagan has 16 bonus points, Stewart 14 small numbers that could decide a title. These hidden gems, earned all season, now shine bright. They're the quiet edge that could make all the difference. Qualifying at Indy is more than warm-ups. It's a 5-session marathon of speed, nerve, and split-second decisions. Q1 opens Friday night, Saturday and Sunday pack in 2 sessions each, the 2 Fast 2 Tasty finals, and the All-Star bracket. That's endless acceleration and pressure. Fast qualifiers get better lanes, cleaner lanes, and psychological advantage. Slow runs force catch-up. Monday's eliminations hinge on every fraction of a second peeled off in those drills. Pressure builds with every run. Teams adapt fast. The track keeps changing, and fans feel the tension. One final shot to lock in their fate. TV brings it all to life, FS1 on Sunday, FOX on Monday. Big moves in qualifying, or the call-out could spark headlines and new deals. A win here becomes a legacy looped on highlight reels. The lights, the sound, the roar, it all adds up to something much bigger than a single event. At Indy, it's chess at 300 miles per hour. Stewart's playing smart, Hagan's all in to protect his streak. Every detail, tires, fuel, reaction time is mental warfare. One small decision could change everything. It's not just horsepower, it's head games. This is Indy in full glory, a standing ovation wrapped in rubber smoke and adrenaline. Fans roaming vendor rows, Hemi displays, autograph lines, stage shows, rings handed to season renewers, it's sensory overload. From the roar of engines to the flash of banners, the race is as much emotional as it is mechanical. Every handshake, every flash of paint, every smell of nitro is a heartbeat of fan devotion and racing passion. You hear it in every cheer, every engine rev, every chant from the stands. People travel for hours just to be here, to witness this. For some kids, this is the first time they see their heroes in real life. For some fans, it's the 20th straight year. It's a family reunion with fire in the air. No matter who wins, the crowd carries the memory home. Question: if you were in the call-out, who would you challenge first? This is not just horsepower. It's heartbreak and triumph, family legacies and future dreams. Stewart chasing an Indy win still out of reach, Hagan defending all that's built. Fans watching a Vision on Hood wraps they're part of something bigger than mere laps. Weekend energy here isn't just speed, it's emotion, woven into history in the making. Indy isn't just a race, it's everyone's moment. From kids in team shirts to old fans in the stands, hearts are on the track. Monday's showdown decides it all. Stewart's chasing glory, Hagan's eyeing another win, and dark horses might just steal the spotlight. Anything can happen. Weather, track, one spark. At Indy, it's never over till the last car crosses. The U.S. Nationals aren't just racing, it's legacy, strategy, and playoff pressure colliding at full speed. Champions are made in split seconds. This quarter mile changes everything. Strap in, lean forward, and feel the momentum. This is Indy.
Here's a guy that has found a fan base and found a way to do the stuff he loves to do and let people enjoy it, and he's getting paid for it now. So
he is an absolute brilliant marketer. He's great for all aspects of racing Florida. He does tour destructions, he does burnouts, he does the roundy round. He's just...
I feel like the right side weight's going to help him in this deal.
No rollback.
It all began with smoke, speed, and wild burnouts. But then, something shocking happened. Out of nowhere, Tony Stewart, yes, the NASCAR legend, stepped in and said something that made the racing world stop. It was bold, unexpected, and instantly changed how everyone sees Cletus McFarland. You might expect a YouTube star to get quick praise from celebrities these days, but here is something that stops you cold. NASCAR legend Tony Stewart just laid out a defense of Cletus McFarland that nobody saw coming, and it changed everything. It starts with a simple but powerful line. You can tell he knows how to have a great time and knows how to entertain people. Coming from a 3-time NASCAR champion, that is not just approval. That is a stamp of legitimacy. Here is a guy used to grinding out wins under pressure, 49 Cup Series victories, and yet he takes a moment to recognize something fresh. He is not just talking about the pranks or the burnouts. He sees someone who knows how to bring joy into the world of stock car racing and make it matter. No formula, no stale commentary, just genuine fun that pulls people in. That is gold in Tony's book. And then comes the next layer. He is not merely a personality. Tony watches where passion turns into enterprise. He pointed out how Cletus built a fan base doing exactly what he loves. He lets people enjoy it. And yes, He gets paid for it. That hits differently when the person speaking knows the business side inside and out. It is easy to dismiss creators as flashy or shallow. It is another thing entirely when a guy who owns teams and runs businesses says you nailed the model. That alone shifts the conversation. Now add this: Tony Stewart says Cletus holds a pilot's license, specifically a helicopter pilot's license. And when a man who is also a licensed helicopter pilot says that you are not going to be a dumbass and go earn something like that unless you are sharp, that is a serious statement. It places Cletus into a different category. He is not just entertaining, he is intelligent, detail-oriented, disciplined, and committed enough to master something that most of us never even consider. Think about the arc of that. You start with laughter and spectacle, then build toward respect for turning creativity into a business. Then you crown it with evidence of real-world technical competence. That progression alone keeps people watching, because each moment raises the stakes. Cletus is not just having fun with cars on YouTube, he is also racing in the ARCA Menard series. Even with some crashes, he has shown real progress and speed. Tony Stewart sees how serious he is and respects his driving. That kind of respect means Cletus is not just a creator, he is a real driver. Tony and Cletus have fun together and get along really well. When they do things like racing or car stunts, it feels real. One time, Tony just stopped by but ended up joining Cletus for a fun video. That small moment showed their friendship is real. They enjoy spending time together and respect each other. This matters because when Tony Stewart supports you, it shows others you are the real deal. It helps you get noticed by serious racers and teams. He is not just saying you are good, he is showing that you belong in racing. That kind of support can open big doors and change how people see you. Cletus has already achieved what many thought was impossible. He turned wrench-turning entertainment into a media empire. Over 4 million subscribers, events like the Freedom 500, collaborations with legends, and a loyal fan base that does not just watch, but shows up. It is not just a show. It is a movement, a culture that fuses adrenaline with authenticity. And what makes this even more powerful is how Tony Stewart fits into it. He is old school, respected, built on years of performance and sweat. For him to throw his weight behind someone from the YouTube world, that is not small. That is seismic. Because it tells people who still doubt this new generation that the best in the sport are already paying attention. There is something else to consider. This is not a one-way relationship. Cletus looks up to Tony. He respects his legacy. You can see it in how he talks about him. There is admiration. There is gratitude. And that mutual respect becomes a platform, not just for content, but for mentoring, for real collaboration, for evolving the culture of racing. Now, fans are starting to understand this shift. They see Tony not just as a legend, but as a connector, someone who recognizes talent wherever it comes from and does not hesitate to lift it up. And they see Cletus not just as an entertainer, but as a driver, a leader, a visionary who is growing the sport in ways nobody anticipated. That relationship matters more than most realize, because motorsports need more than speed. It needs stories. It needs personalities who can connect with fans, draw them in, and keep them hooked. Cletus brings that in spades, and Tony sees that clearly. Tony Stewart's support means more than just kind words. It shows teams, sponsors, and fans that Cletus is serious. He is not just a YouTuber anymore, he is part of the racing world. 5 years ago, no one would have believed this. But Cletus proved everyone wrong by doing things his way and earning respect through hard work. The best part? He is still just getting started. His content keeps evolving. His racing keeps improving. And with someone like Tony Stewart in his corner, the sky is not the limit. It is just the beginning. Next time you see Cletus doing a wild car stunt, remember this. He has earned the respect of NASCAR legend Tony Stewart. That takes real effort and talent. Cletus is not just making videos, he is changing racing, and Tony knows it. This story is not just about admiration, it is about evolution, about how the sport of racing is finding new life through new voices, and how the legends of the past are helping shape the future, not by resisting change, but by embracing it. In a world where attention is currency and passion drives everything, Cletus McFarland has figured out how to cash in without selling out. That balance is rare. That impact is real. And with Tony Stewart cheering him on, the road ahead is wide open. Now it is your turn to decide what you think. Is this the future of racing, or is it just a brilliant detour on the road to something even bigger? Either way, you cannot deny the momentum. You cannot ignore the influence. And you definitely cannot question the respect. Because when Tony Stewart says you matter, you matter. And Cletus McFarland is proving every day that he does. If this story made you see Cletus McFarland in a whole new way, drop a comment below and tell us your thoughts. Hit that like button if Tony Stewart's support caught you off guard, and don't forget to subscribe with notifications so you never miss more stories shaking up the racing world.
Zero doubt in my mind. Is he the best road course racer I've ever seen? Absolutely. I competed against the Tony Stewarts, the Jeff Gordons, all those guys. He's better than all of them.
Denny Hamlin just shocked the NASCAR world with a jaw-dropping comment. He doesn't think Tony Stewart is the best road course racer anymore, and he made it clear why. In a bold statement, Hamlin claimed that Shane Van Gisbergen is already better than Smoke. This is everyone talking, and it could change the way fans see NASCAR's road course legacy. In the world of NASCAR, few names are as iconic as Tony Stewart. The three-time Cup Series champion, nicknamed Smoke, is a legend in stock car racing, especially on road courses. Stewart has set records and earned the respect of fans and drivers alike. But now, it seems that his road course legacy is under fire. Denny Hamlin, one of NASCAR's biggest stars, just made a bold claim that has sent shockwaves through the racing community. Hamlin, a veteran of the sport with multiple wins under his belt, doesn't believe Tony Stewart is the best road course racer anymore. Instead, Hamlin thinks that Shane Van Gisbergen, SVG, a rookie who's been dominating the track, is already better than Stewart. This statement has ignited a debate that could change how we view the sport's history. So, let's dive into this shocking claim, the rise of Shane Van Gisbergen, and what this means for NASCAR's future. Shane Van Gisbergen, or SVG as he's known, is having a season like no other. The 36-year-old rookie from New Zealand has taken NASCAR by storm, securing 4 wins on road courses before the halfway point of his first Cup Series season. This feat is remarkable, especially when you consider that the road courses are some of the most challenging tracks in NASCAR. SVG's first win came in Mexico City, where he blew away the competition, winning by a staggering 16 seconds. He then followed that up with victories in Chicago and Sonoma before finally conquering Watkins Glen, one of the most famous road courses in the world. With 5 career Cup victories, all coming on road courses, SVG is making a name for himself as a road course specialist, and his record-breaking performances have many wondering if he could become the greatest road course racer NASCAR has ever seen. Denny Hamlin, a 44-year-old veteran of the sport, is no stranger to competition. He's raced against some of the best, including Tony Stewart and Jeff Gordon. So when he claims that SVG is already the best road course racer he's ever seen, it holds a lot of weight. On the Actions Detrimental podcast, Hamlin said, "There's no doubt the guy can go through traffic, zero doubt in my mind. Is he the best road course racer I've ever seen? Absolutely. I've competed against the Tony Stewarts, Jeff Gordons, all those guys. He's better than them." This bold statement has raised eyebrows across the NASCAR world. Tony Stewart, after all, is a 2-time road course champion, having won 8 races on these tracks throughout his career. His legacy on road courses is undeniable, with victories at places like Watkins Glen and Sonoma, and his influence on the sport remains significant. But Hamlin isn't backing down. He continued, "But the only thing you have to mix this up to keep him winning every road course race, it's going to take something wacky, or else you could just go ahead and write the script for the next foreseeable future." Before SVG's dominance this season, Tony Stewart was often regarded as one of the best road course drivers NASCAR has ever seen. In his rookie season in 1999, Stewart won 3 races, including a victory at Sonoma, and quickly established himself as a force to be reckoned with. Over the years, Stewart accumulated a total of 8 road course wins, with 5 of them coming at Watkins Glen, making him one of the most successful drivers on these tracks. His skill at navigating the twists and turns of road courses earned him the nickname Smoke, and he was considered the benchmark for excellence on these unique tracks. But now, with SVG's rise, there's a growing question. Has Stewart's road course legacy been surpassed? While Stewart's 8 career wins on road courses remain a significant achievement, SVG's dominance in his rookie season has created a new standard. SVG's 5 career wins, all coming in his first season, could surpass Stewart's total by the end of his career, especially if he continues to win at this rate.